Welcome to our first event of our Winter Olympics unit. This is our team bobsled station. Students will be in small teams here, typically groups of 3, but all depending on your class sizes. Students take turns one at a time. They sit on the front of the bobsled and the rest of the team is behind it, steering and controlling it. They must take their rider down and around their far cone and come back behind the black line. Depending on class time and class size, that's one way you can do it, and simply the first team back is the winner. Or you can do it where each person on the team must have a turn to be a rider, and they take turns. So every time they come back behind the finish line, they switch riders, push again, down and around the cone, come back, switch riders, push down around the cone again, come back. First team to have all 3 or how many players are on the team complete having a turn to go around the cone and come back, that would be your winner. So just a couple different ways to play depending on your situation. But this is our first event, the team bobsled. Event number 2 is going to be curling. We have 2 curling teams, the blue and the yellow. Just because of equipment I have available, I'm using 4 stones, but you can use the traditional 8. And then in the middle we have the house, which is going to be the red circle, and then just something to keep the scooters or stones from going into any other event. So we played, if they get it into the red part of the circle, they get 2 points, and if they get it into the middle, they get 5 points. But you can, depending on what you have available on your floor, you can make it as you'd like. Event number 3 today is going to be our speed skating. So you need to be able to set up a circle on the floor. You're going to need some type of skates for the students. I've used scarves, paper plates, whatever you have that is safe for your students to use will work perfect, and a starting line. Our final event today is going to be a skiing event. We're going to be doing the Freestyle mogul races. We're going to have 2 students race each other behind their respective courses, and each student gets 2 ski poles, which they have to hold, and they start with their toes behind the white line. They'll have another student stand out in front and be the person that says ready, set, go. And on go, they start to the left side of that first cone, the one that's next to the white line, and they must jump in front of each cone. There's a space in front of each cone is where their feet have to go. And we're working on jumping and landing with 2 feet and 2-foot takeoff, so this is just perfect. They jump in front of the cone, and then they jump forward and laterally in front of the next cone, and so on and so forth down to the end of the course. They finish the course when they jump in front of the final cone. And then they switch turns.